Hey, pause for a second. If you're watching this, you're probably already feeling it. That quiet frustration with gear that almost keeps up, but never fully does. This is the Thunderobot Zero 18 Pro. This isn't for someone casually browsing specs. This is for the kind of person who notices input lag before anyone else does, who feels when the system hesitates, who knows deep down when their setup is the bottleneck. You've reached that stage where good enough doesn't feel good anymore. Before we go any further, check the current price and availability. Machines like this don't stay predictable for long, and you already know how annoying it is to come back later and see the number jump. There's usually a moment that triggers the upgrade. For you, it might have been that last gaming session where frames dipped at the worst possible time. Or exporting a project that made you stare at a progress bar longer than you should in 2026. Or realizing your laptop runs hot and loud just trying to keep up with your day. That's when it clicks, you've outgrown your old setup. Once you move on from weaker gear, there's a kind of relief that's hard to explain until you feel it. Everything becomes smoother. You stop compensating. You stop waiting. You stop lowering settings or adjusting habits around your hardware. The machine finally adapts to you, not the other way around. You notice it immediately when gaming. The display feels alive, motion stays clean, and fast scenes finally look the way they're supposed to. In long sessions, you feel more locked in instead of drained. When you're editing or multitasking, the system doesn't flinch. Windows stay responsive. Apps open instantly. Even everyday work feels lighter, faster, more confident. What really stands out isn't just speed, it's consistency. You get used to things working the first time. No stutters. No thermal panic. No second guessing whether your laptop can handle what you're about to throw at it. Take another look at the pricing while you're here. Waiting on laptops like this often leads to weird stock gaps or sudden price shifts, and that hesitation usually turns into regret later. If you're worried it might be overkill, that doubt fades quickly. What seems excessive on paper becomes comfortable in real life. The size starts to feel immersive instead of bulky. The power feels stable, not wasted. And you realize this is the kind of headroom that keeps a system feeling new for years, not months. One surprise you don't expect is how calm it feels under pressure. Even when you push it hard, there's a sense of control that makes long sessions enjoyable instead of exhausting. It feels fast without feeling fragile. It feels immersive without feeling gimmicky. It keeps up without demanding compromises. It gives you confidence every time you open the lid. It makes your old laptop feel distant and small. It is larger than typical laptops, so portability is at its strongest angle. And once you're used to this level of performance, going back feels impossible. At some point, comparison stops helping. You've already been circling this tier for a reason. Every time you consider something weaker, your mind pulls you right back here. Don't let this turn into one of those upgrades you keep delaying, only to wish you'd done sooner. If you're ready to stop settling and finally own something built on this level, check the current price and availability now. When it's right, you'll know, and this already feels right.